Look who it is. It's Nico again. So, after uh, the last part, which was sometime in the summer, uh, he was still gone until 5 months ago, so he disappeared for 6 months. And he returned by opening a fake Apple store. And then dating girls in front of their dads, and also dating a girl in front of her dad prank. Because these two videos are different somehow. And sending food to space and delivering it. I don't know anything about space, but that doesn't sound safe to eat to me. Sneaking a painting next to the Mona Lisa. There's probably nothing illegal about putting a painting next to the Mona Lisa in the Louvre, if I pronounce it, if that's where the Mona Lisa is kept. But you're just being a cunt. These aren't pranks or anything, you're just being a dick. Being 100% honest at job interview prank. Okay, that could be a prank depending on how far you go. Because if you... I've... Like, say McDonald's, because that's what the thumbnail shows. Like, I bet, what if McDonald's asks you, like, oh, why do you want to work at McDonald's? Money. No one aspires to work at McDonald's. But, like, if he said money, then that's fine. But if he's going like, yeah, man, your trim is dead. Get a haircut, bruv. And then start talking about banging the guy's wife, which I imagine he's going to do. Talk about it, not actually do it. Then you've gone too far, friendo. Then disappears for another 3 months and comes back, pranking America's most racist man. You can't say that, Nico, because Donald Trump is America's most racist man. And I know that because Twitter said it every day, every second, by everyone. That's like his community feed. Okay, nothing since before the London mayor election stuff. About page. Eco Defense League fighting forward the race movement of all time. I don't know if he got to start with pranking the so-called racists. Let me... Wait, you can't go the... Ah, crap. My YouTube seems to have updated. Let me just go back. Okay, so he was... Let me move my a bit. So, it turns out that he did do some stuff before that. Like, his first upload was 7 or 8 years ago. And the first, video where they used the word racist in the title is undercover as a racist for 24 hours. And as far as I know, this is the one that he mentioned in his first London Mayor video, where he said that he went undercover in the EDL because apparently the EDL are racist. My tongue is making a very weird noise right now. Hold on. So, right, EDL may be a racist group. I don't know. Let's just say that they are. I bet you that in this video, he's going to mention Tommy Robinson, who founded the EDL. And he's going to call Tommy Robinson a racist. Problem with this is Tommy Robinson, my tongue is still doing it, he is not a racist. And you can't, it's hard to prove that he isn't a racist, because if he isn't, then there's no proof. So, Niko, if you're gonna call him racist, give proof, other than just looking at the BBC and just going, oh well, BBC called him racist, therefore he's racist.
Racism. Now, I deal with racism all the time, especially on YouTube, but the problem is I can never see who the racists are. The racism. Now, I deal with racism all
Oh, someone said the M-word. Right, I'm going to eat the Busto when I, just a little bit of for this. But these people, a person with a Roblox profile picture, someone with Fortnite in their username, they're not the ones going out in the streets and spouting racism. They are children. And what children do is make fun of other children. And you are a child. This was uploaded in 2018, and in 2017 he uploaded a video going through his GCSE results, meaning that he was born around 2000, making him 18 in this video. So yeah, legally an adult, but come on, Anyway.
I can never see who the racists are. They're always...
And yes, using Gangster's Paradise in the background. Great, get me copyrighted. Sure, because he can use it and I can't. It's different from the meme segments because this time I'm going for a YouTube video instead of an Instagram video.
Hiding behind the screen. So then I thought to myself, where can I find a bunch of racists who I can go and troll in person? Then it hit me. The EDL. Now, the EDL is a racist group in the UK that stands for the English Defence League. So pretty much they don't want anyone else coming in the country.
I'm here to protest, right? Because I'm going on a march because I want Britain to be back British.
It's filled with druggies.
Now, if he said, kick all the immigrants out, fine, that'd be a racist thing to say. But it's hard to decipher that this is what he said because of his whatever accent. I don't know much about English accents. But because of where he's from, I'm just going to assume somewhere in the north of England. It's hard to decipher what he's saying, but I think what he said basically is that he's protesting to keep Britain British. Like what John Cleese pointed out, that London is no longer English because English people are a minority in London. So, saying something like, keep Britain British is not racist. That does not mean he wants to kick all the immigrants out. For Britain to be British, that does not require all of them be kicked out. From your logic, Britain would not be British if there were one immigrant in it. That's not true. Britain welcomes immigrants. EDL, I'm going to say that most members are fine with immigrants, but they're not fine with mass immigration that easily allows terrorists to slip through. Because the way that the borders are right now, and the way that they were in 2018, were basically, are you an immigrant? Yeah, okay, come in. No background checks, because you wankers said that background checks were racist. So we'll stop doing background checks because we didn't want to be viewed as racist. I mean, the guy that did the Ariana Grande bombing in Manchester, I believe it was, he said when he came to Britain, I'm going to commit terrorism, and he went on to commit terrorism, and everyone was like, "Who could have predicted this?" But anyway, let's continue. Ah, yes, this woman who looks like a meth head doing a, Heil Hitler. That's one person out of a group of, quite a lot of people who I'm going to assume support the EDL. People draped in English flags, not doing that salute. So that is one Nazi in this group that you've shown. That does not mean that that group is full of Nazis. There are Nazis in the Ukrainian army. Does that mean that Ukraine is a Nazi country? And by your logic, that would mean that it is. So you're supporting Nazis. It goes both ways, cunt.
And all-round schmucks, so they're the perfect group for me to...
Oh, wow, that other guy screwed up. He said Islamic law when what he meant was Sharia law. That does not matter. Because Sharia law, under any other name, is still evil. It permits stoning women to death for committing adultery. Something about adultery. Oh yeah, Scarlet Letter. Anyway. Oh wow, he's getting angry. He's probably getting angry because you're calling him a racist. And he's getting tired of it because he just isn't racist.
And I figured out the perfect plan to troll these
Why'd you have it in black and white? What was the point in that?
people. First step, blending in. Now I'm going to a racist march as a black youth. They're probably going to think something's up, so I need someone there to make it...
And what's up with this? I don't even know what the effect is, but turn that bloody effect off. I feel like I need to wear 3D glasses to understand this video.
So I called up Dean, and he agreed to be my white racist father. I then got my friend Jay to Photoshop a picture of us both together and put it on a shirt. Oh my God. And hopefully this will make it look like we've been supporting the EDL for years. Then I joined an EDL group on Facebook to clarify that we will be attending the event. I mean, we even got a reply, so everything was set up perfectly. Finally, though, I created a YouTube...
Right, okay. So, they were able to see that a black man is attending the EDL protest. Right? Now, if the EDL hated black people, why would they allow a black person in their group?
Channel called EDL TV, so they didn't get suspicious when we were filming them. I'm Keith.
I'm Dean.
And we're on our way to our first EDL march. I can't wait. Yeah. We'll see you guys there. Alright, we just got here, both wearing the shirts, and we're about to go join them on the march. Alright, I'm actually proper nervous, but we gotta do it, man. We gotta do it, we're gonna troll them. And then it was time to get started.
I'm surprised that he's not scared, because, the EDL is such a racist group that they just kill black people on sight. And they even go so far as the point where they will ask you, have you ever seen Rush Hour or Lethal Weapon? And if the answer is yes, then bang, that's you dead. Because you're watching a movie starring black people and Asian people, if they're talking about Rush Hour. But you get the point. If there's such a dangerous and racist group, why are you just nervous? Shouldn't you be terrified that you're about to enter what you assume, what you perceive to be as a group of people that hate your kind? And I'm not trying to, when I say your kind, I'm saying that because that's what you say the EDL members would say.
I was so nervous when we got there because so much was already...
You already said that.
going on. There was like 30 members of the EDL, but way more people were protesting them. And I really didn't want to look like a racist in front of them. So pretty much I was just standing around looking like a schmuck. But then, like a miracle, the EDL came to me.
Are you, mummy? You're right, mummy. I'm racist, mummy. I'm racist, mummy, if it's not the truth.
This guy seemed to be running the whole thing, like he had EDL Stewart on his jacket, and he was doing most of the arguing with the...
Now you're playing the Bella Ciao, which you probably thought I was going to say the song from Money Heist. No. But that song, I could be wrong. So I'm just going to say that it's a perception of mine, but I perceive that song to be a song sung by people who live under communism and then overthrow that communist government and then create their own communist government. Example, Che Guevara. He probably didn't sing it. The song probably didn't exist back then, or maybe his group invented that song. I don't know. But I feel like that's the kind of thing that he would sing when he was overthrowing the government and creating his communist dystopia. And as for him, that guy, I'm just going to call him Baldy. For him going up to the camera saying like, "Hi mommy, I'm racist." For telling the truth, one, him saying "Hi mommy" was a joke. Right, it's a joke. I don't know why me saying joke sounds weird there. Whatever. Two, the reason why he said that he is being called racist for telling the truth is because it's true. He is being called racist for telling the truth. And the truth is, the borders are so open to the point where terrorists are easily able to slip through. When it comes to genuine immigrants who, like, when it comes, flee or die, immigrant or die, they are real immigrants. But if it's a choice, you're not an immigrant, you're a migrant, and they do not mean the same thing. When you migrate, it is a choice.
No. Sorry? Shut your f***ing mouth, Pratt.
So I thought if I could get him to believe...
I can't defend the "shut your mouth, Pratt" bit, and I didn't see the context of him touching someone, but I'm going to assume, because he is English, that it's sort of that English drinking culture of, like, going up, put your arms around everyone's shoulders, going, "Yay!" And that's Belfast, but whatever. You get my point. It was not intended to be a threatening touch, and I get that you're not supposed to just go around touching people. But you need to read the room. He said room when they're outside. That proves everything. Let's continue.
Me, I'd be in. So I told him I worked for the EDL.
EDL TV?
EDL TV, look man, EDL forever. There we go, you're impressed with this?
Yeah.
It's a great shirt. Okay, well basically, you're an established member of the EDL, aren't you?
6 years. 6 years.
6 years at the EDL. I thought it would take a while to earn his trust considering he just met me. However, he trusted me immediately. You right? Okay.
Who are you? Who are
So I'm going to assume that you stopped fast forwarding to show that he's getting upset that people are filming him. Well, he does have a right to privacy even if he is protesting. And unless you're about to show footage of him filming someone, then there's no point in showing this. Basically, either he's a hypocrite or you've just shown this for no reason. Oh, he's got upset that the journalists are filming him. Well, I guess that means he has something to hide, but he doesn't want the people to know. No. Don't try and use this fascist, if you have nothing to hide, you have nothing to fear, tactic. The man deserves privacy.
Can you let me film it, eh?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
No, it's not fine. No, but you know what I mean. If you're EDL Media, then you know what.
That's true. Yeah, we're gonna slander it. We're EDL Media. I'm EDL Media. That's me. Look at my shirt. EDL forever. That's me. EDL Media.
That's impressive.
Okay,
so we have our own media, so we can like put you to shame, because you not only report what you're
putting them to shame. That's what we're doing.
You always.
Right, what is wrong with what he's saying? He is 100% correct. The journalists filming him are most likely left-wing, because there are no major right-wing news organisations in the UK. So, it is true that these left-wing journalists will film him and then use that footage to create a bunch of BS, like, oh, this man was... he's seen talking to a black man. He was about to murder this black man. With his water bottle, I guess. When in reality, they were having a conversation.
What we say?
I think this is a good time to cut, because as you can see, I can't contain my excitement, because they already believe me. I've been there for 2 minutes and they already believe me. They think I'm EDL TV.
Haha, these EDL people are so stupid. Ha. Or maybe they're just a friendly bunch. You ever think about that? Like, how long did you think it would take for them to trust you? Because maybe you're just so used to being in groups, they take a long time to trust you, because they're not a friendly bunch. The fact that the EDL group took 2 minutes to trust you, that just proves that they're friendly. It doesn't prove that they're stupid.
I feel very privileged, because this man is letting us EDL TV get exclusive footage where just turn it around.
I'm not going to quote what I'm telling you.
No, I'm not. Professional journalists weren't allowed to get footage, but somehow I was. And you already know I made the most of it. I then spoke to an EDL couple, Gavin and Shirley.
EDL News.
Why don't you believe me? I'm confused.
Well, you believe me, well, you've got to be sure, on you.
Can you blow it up? I can't see. Yeah, it is. It's EDL.
EDL News.
I'm taking offence, actually, at all those people over there, because what they're doing is, as far as I'm concerned, calling us Nazis.
This old man just kept waffling.
Yes, it's true that the media is calling the EDL Nazis, when the truth is they're not Nazis. Once again, why are you showing this? They are speaking nothing but the truth.
And his bodyguard did nothing except from shout.
I'm white, I'm proud, I'm English.
White? Nothing wrong with being white. Proud? I wouldn't be proud of something you can't control. What was the first thing she said?
I did nothing except from shout.
I'm white, I'm proud, I'm English.
And she's English. Okay, nothing wrong with being English.
Nothing except from shout.
I'm white, I'm proud, I'm English.
I don't want to, make a... I don't want to say that this is a definite, I could be wrong, but I'm going to assume that horn or buzzing or whatever is coming from the... I'm just going to call them the counter-protesters. So anytime that there's an EDL march or just any right-wing protest, let me emphasize protest, there will always be left-wingers to try and shut it down and make it illegal. Despite the fact that if they made it illegal, then they couldn't protest. If they made the EDL protests illegal, then that would also mean that the BLM riots were also illegal. And you can't have that, can you? So, the fact that the left-wingers aren't allowing the right-wingers to speak says a lot about the left-wingers.
EDL! So I decided to leave these two geezers and do what I went there to do. Troll racists. Have a look at that flag. Keep waving it.
So, what you're saying is that those two, that couple, aren't racist. Thank you.
Aye, keep waving it. Let's go, boy. Wave it. More action.
Wait, let me just see what it says.
Faster. Great. He's doing it with passion now. We've done it. EDL. EDL. What are your thoughts on 95% of Muslims saying they want to take over this country?
Disgusting.
And you heard about that before, didn't you?
Yes.
Well, I just made it up, so you really are a schmuck.
Well, the thing is that he was so easily fooled because there are statistics that say that a high majority of Muslims do want to take over the country. Like, that's why he's easily fooled. So, it's not racist to believe something. It's like Islam isn't even a race. It's a religion.
I never heard of it before.
Well, you just said that you did.
No, I was joking.
Oh, you were joking. This guy's a joker. He's a joker, aren't you?
I never heard of that. No, I've never heard of nothing so stupid in my life, man. 95% of Muslims want to take over this country.
He knows. Okay, are you sure about that, mate? And you heard about that before, didn't you?
Yes.
I'm Dylan. Okay, yeah. Keith, just let your heart out on camera. Let the camera know what you feel.
What I feel, well, I'm against Islam as an ideology.
Now, he didn't say Islam as a religion, because Islam as a religion is not the same as Islam as an ideology. Because Islam as an ideology is basically just Sharia law, right? Let me switch it from Muslims to Christians, right? The Bible has a lot of passages talking about killing non-believers, but most Christians do not follow that because they are following the religious aspect of Christianity and not the ideological aspect of Christianity, right? So peaceful Muslims, and that is the majority of Muslims, they follow the religious aspect of Islam because all they do is praise Allah and follow the peaceful rules, like not eating pork. But the people who follow the ideological aspects of Islam are the terrorists. And don't get me wrong, people who follow the ideological aspects of Christianity are also terrorists. Right? Making it equal. Because the Quran has a bunch of violent passages just as much as the Bible. So you're not proving that this man is a racist, because I'm just going to say all religions as an ideology are evil. Right? But just because it's Islam, oh, that must mean he's racist.
Sorry, continue.
Yeah, I'm against Islam as an ideology. I think...
Once again, he said ideology, and you're just being a real prick by going over him. Now, if he did that when someone was genuinely being racist, it would be cringe, but I wouldn't have a problem with it. But because this man is, once again, speaking the truth, you are just being a stupid cunt who doesn't understand anything of what you're doing.
How can you do that?
Sorry. Am I doing it again? Sorry, sometimes I like to think out loud. No, it's a problem I've got.
Yeah, I'm against Islam as an...
Now, this guy was just...
Okay, I'm just going to play the next couple of seconds in case he says that the man keeps on repeating himself, because if, I'll...
Racist, though, I really couldn't be...
Let me just say again.
It's a problem I've got.
Yeah, I'm against Islam as an...
Now, this guy was just racist, though, I really couldn't...
So, from him saying I'm against Islam as an ideology, that's not racist. Because, as I said, One, Islam is not a race, it is a religion. So if anything, it would be sectarian, not racist. And two, all religions as an ideology are evil. So it is not racist, it is the truth. I had a feeling he was going to say, this man keeps repeating himself. And I was going to say, the reason why he keeps repeating himself is because you keep on going over him. Because you think you're funny.
Be bothered for it. Okay, enough of the waffle. Okay, great. Thank you very much, mate. Schmuck. I then met lifetime member of the EDL, Ibrahim, and we really seemed to hit it off. Now, do you mind if I just start back up where we left off?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, so James here. James, right?
David.
David, okay. Martin here. He just told me that on Wednesdays he likes...
Why do you think that it is, one, funny, and two, you're going to defeat racism by doing stuff like intentionally getting people's names wrong? It isn't. For the funny aspect, it's not funny. If you just if you just pretend to be an EDL member and didn't try and crack any jokes, try and make it a serious video saying that, this group is evil, that would have been fine, except for the fact that you were wrong. I forget what I was going to say. But as for destroying the EDL, you're actually only strengthening them because you're making your side look like a bunch of sissy pricks.
Twerk in women clothing.
Sorry?
In here, he just told me that on Wednesdays he likes to twerk in women clothing.
Sorry?
Now, that is transphobic. If this man wants to dress up in women's clothes and twerk on a Wednesday evening, that is his free choice. You should not be persecuting this man for being who he is. You transphobe.
You like to dress up in women's clothing.
You're the fact.
As you can see, Ibrahim was furious I just revealed his secret. So angry that he walked away.
Hey,
come back, my friend, come back. Damn it, we've lost him.
He walked away because he realized that there's no point talking to you. One, you are not on their side. And two, you're just an annoying prick. When you are an annoying prick, people do not want to be around you.
He came back straight after to give me a piece of his mind. No, listen, I'm EDL forever. Listen, mate, I'm EDL forever.
Why do you suddenly say about it?
Why can I not be? Because that's what you told me. You said you like to dress as a woman every weekend.
You're a jerk, mate.
Listen, I'm just trying to be a nice...
You are being a jerk.
member of the EDL and they don't want me here. We're back here with...
Hannah.
Hannah, and let your heart out on camera, Hannah.
Right, basically, you need to get them all off.
Okay, that's mad. Okay, so wait, off our streets?
Yeah.
So...
They're our streets.
And they're taking our jobs?
Yeah, they're taking our houses, they're taking the lot.
And they took your teeth?
I can't say it with certainty. I would need to wait to see if she is definitely 100% talking about Muslims. But, assuming that she is talking about Muslims, yes, this woman is sectarian against Muslims. That is the first prejudiced person, other than yourself, that you have found in this video. And this video has been on for 6 minutes. It's a 10-minute video, almost 7 minutes actually. This video is just rubbish.
As well?
Yeah, they did.
They took your teeth?
They got me on drugs by being dirty little rapists.
Oh, that's a bit mad. That's a bit crazy. And then it all started to go wrong when this guy came in.
He's cutting and pasting these things.
Oh, no. This man's coming. This man's coming.
Causing trouble.
No.
I mean, it is true that you are cutting and pasting, you're showing stuff and saying, look at this person being racist without any context. Like, you are doing that. Like, example, that flag. all I saw on the flag was in the top left. It was an English flag, but it had words on it. Like the top left corner just said English Defence League, I think, or England Forever, something along those lines. The bottom left said something about Muslims. I tried to pause the video to see what it said, but you never actually shown him, not flying the flag, and when it's flying, you just can't read anything on it.
I'm not causing any trouble. We are EDL TV. Look, read this sign. It says EDL forever. This man is coming and slandering our minds. Slandering our streets. That's what you're doing, mate. Yeah. Oh no, she's walking away. We're EDL forever. Yeah, whatever.
I pray to God every day that someone does what this man is doing to him. Someone just goes up to Niko while he's recording a video and goes, "Hey guys, we're with Niko. Sorry mate, it's Niko. Niko. It's Niko. Niko. Bro, what you doing? Niko. I don't feel comfortable. I'm gonna walk away." That's what you would do. So do not say, well, you didn't say it, but you're implying that the people who walked away from you are pussies. They're not. They're doing what you would do in that situation, doing what anyone would do in that situation.
It was at this point I realised why everything went wrong. Ibrahim snitched on me and my cover was blown. How dare you say I don't stand for the EDL? How dare you say I don't stand for the EDL? I mean, my father's right here. My father's right here. Come in, Dad. EDL through and through. This man does not believe me. He's not a true member of the EDL. I am shocked and appalled. That's what I am. Shocked and appalled. But before I left, I still wanted to get on.
Don't repeat yourself. Just say it. I know I repeat myself all the time, but try and be better than me, please. It's not hard to do, but you're just struggling to do it somehow.
Live stream. This man is live streaming the whole thing, aren't you? Yeah, I am. Yeah. Will this be available on Facebook later? For me to watch back. Yeah, it will. Could you get me in?
Where I bet you he's gonna be arrested. Like, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Tommy Robinson, as I said, the man to find the EDL. He's no longer the leader of the EDL. He left it, probably because of the rising racism in it. Because it is really easy for racists to come in the EDL because the media perceives it as racist, and because the media perceives it as racist, the racists are coming in because they believe that the EDL is racist, so they want to join groups full of other racists. And then they realise that most EDL members are not racist. But Tommy just left him. My point is that he was last year at a courthouse, and like there was police officers outside, and he asked the police officers multiple times in the live stream, "Can I film here?" They all said yes, but he was arrested and he got, I think, 13 months in jail, but he got released early. Anyway, let's see this live video.
EDL, EDL, EDL. It's absolutely great. I'm so happy to be here. So this man's back again. This man's back again.
Checking the mix out.
I'm so appalled, man. This man does not want me here. I'm not taking the mic. What is your problem with me? Trust you. On what grounds? On what grounds, mate? He doesn't want me here. That's obvious. I know who I can do. And what's that depend on? Well, you are racist, mate. At this point, the police came.
But how is he racist? You have not shown evidence of that particular person being racist. You've shown one person being racist, and that was a woman. That person who's called racist right there is a man, right? And this was apparently 24 hours, so no, he didn't suddenly become trans or anything like that. And even if he did, you're a transphobe. That's been confirmed. So the amount of hypocrisy in this video is ridiculous. That I've stretched a 10-minute video out to nearly 40 minutes. I have never come across anything like this before. Not even ContraPoints was this stupid. At least he had one good video.
Over and spoke to me, and this is what the EDL live stream had to say.
So, we've got some black crap reporter here who's cut a, must try and get his likes and that through like that, and
I'm going to meet you halfway. And it's going to be cringe to say this, but that man is semi-racist. Because the fact that you're black has nothing to do with the fact that you're as, I think he said, a shit. I can't tell because you censored it. But that does not necessarily mean that he's racist. So I'm going to say that he's semi-racist. So that's 1.5 racists in this 10-minute video so far.
guys aren't happy, so I won't be talking to him.
That's just great, and this is what the police said to me.
There are people here that think you are satirising what they are here and what they are about.
Okay.
And that potentially poses a threat to you.
Yeah.
And it could be contagious in as much as if somebody has a pop at you, then we could be dealing with disorder between you and whoever. And in this kind of environment...
Yeah,
I'm not a cop, but what I think they are basically trying to say is these people are peacefully protesting and you're coming around disrupting that peace. You are the villain, not them. Please leave. I could be wrong though, because it is the English police that we are talking about. The English police do not support the EDL.
I understand that. We'll get going. Thank you very much. Yeah, no worries, mate. I'll say I was very successful, mate. You saw, they all believe me.
It wasn't successful. You found 1.5 racists within 9 minutes. And apparently you were there for 24 hours. Okay, not there physically for 24 hours, but you know what I mean. Within 24 hours of you trying to find racists, you find 1.5. So, here's what we're going to do. I give you a year to find as many racists within England as you can. And I don't know what I will set the minimum for Britain to be classified as a racist country to be. But if it goes above that minimum, then yeah, Britain is a racist country. But I guarantee you, you will not find more than 1,000.
Until the end. Until the end. I guess you all want to know what happened after. Well, Gavin and Shirley divorced once Gavin found out he was part Muslimi. Hannah fell in love with an immigrant who gave her back her teeth. And Ibrahim learned to be proud of who he is by dressing as a woman and marrying a rich Nigerian prince. I'm so happy for him.
That's racist. Are you saying that all Nigerians are just looking to steal your credit card information from emails? Niko. So, this entire time, you've been just trying to find a way to sneak in your racism by going to what you thought was the biggest racist group in the UK. But then you realised, actually, the EDL isn't racist. I better go away and find a group full of actual racists because I am a racist. Okay, so I've took a break. And during that break I got angry again because my dad was basically doing the same thing as me, where he doesn't want to watch the news, but he does. And my mum wants to watch the news, and my dad's in the same room. Instead of asking him to turn the channel over or going away, he just stays there and shouts at it, as if he wants to get angry. But the difference between what he's doing and what I'm doing is I'm broadcasting it, because we need to show Niko that what he's doing is wrong. But let's just finish the 37 seconds left in this video.
Me? Well, I just want you to like the video. Today, Naz is setting the like goal.
Smash 10,000 likes, please. Pretty, please. Thank you so much.
Please can we smash that, because I risked everything for this video. But if you want to be the next like goal, follow me on Instagram and send me a screenshot.
Ah, yeah, you definitely risked your life. All those racist EDL members just grabbing you, holding a knife to your throat, calling you the N-word. I got to call you a black shit, but that's not the same. But it seems to be that you don't actually care about racism. It seems to me that you're just doing it for likes and views. So apparently angry racists responded to his video. And I guess I'm probably part of that group, that aren't I? Because I've definitely said a bunch of racist stuff in this video. Don't use that instance of the base history class video because I didn't say the N-word in it. I didn't even mouth the N-word in it. Let's just be as... I've got said a lot of sarcastic things, but let's just try and be as serious as we can without being too serious. Like the perfect amount of seriousness.
If you're new here, you probably clicked on this video thinking, why does this guy have haters? Well, it's a funny story, and let me tell you. So the last video did pretty well. It banged on Twitter.
They're taking our houses, they're taking the lot.
And they took your teeth as well.
Yeah, they did.
Got in a couple newspaper articles. I somehow...
Taking our houses, they're taking the lot.
And they took your teeth as well.
Yeah, they did.
Got in a...
Yeah, I had a feeling that was Joe. Yeah, I know Joe. Two guys who worked for Joe used to run this thing where they would review movies, but the movie reviews were played in cinemas, and they called it the Big Review Ski because Big Lebowski. I remember them being the cringiest thing I've ever seen in a cinema, and I've seen Operation Mincemeat in cinema. I've also seen Avengers Endgame in cinema. Like the Fortnite scene.
For newspaper articles, I somehow went on a radio show.
I'm thrilled to say that Nico's on the line. Good evening.
Hello?
Yay!
I somehow went on a radio show.
I'm thrilled to say that Nico's on the line. Good evening.
Hello?
Yeah!
Honestly, I can't tell if he said the N-word or Nick is Nick's Nick ERS. Knickers, like pants. I don't know. And I get that it is hypocritical for me to say knickers as in pants, because I called Jacksepticeye racist for saying that.
Hey!
And it was even doing pretty well on YouTube until YouTube demonetized it. Thank you very much, YouTube, for censoring racism.
Don't pretend that you're not in it for the money and the views and the fame. Also, why are you surprised that YouTube demonetized it? They monetize everything.
However, I also got a lot of very angry racists who weren't happy at all that I humiliated them.
Nico, the racists want you dead. Do you have anything to say to them?
Yeah, I'm sorry, racists. I realise now that you are right and I am wrong.
Really?
I'm joking, man. They're all a bunch of schmucks and I have more teeth than all of them combined. No further questions.
Nico,
No!
So, two things. One, I've noticed that he's saying the word schmuck a bunch in this video and the last one. Seeing like that the only thing that he really said in his PM series was shush. So you need to get a diversity. I've called you a prick. I don't think I've called you a cunt. Called you a wanker. I've still got a couple of insults left in my insult. That part of my brain that stores insults. Because I like to have a diversity. Because diversity is a strength. Like, imagine if you're going through the thing of VDL members. What has more impact? Pointing at all of them going, you're a cunt, you're a cunt, you're a cunt, or going, you're a cunt, you're a prick, your mash shops at Tesco. That's an insult that I got from when I was filming that movie in November. Etc. The latter has more impact. A diversity of insults is the best thing that you can do when it comes to insults.
Got a lot of very aggressive hate comments threatening me and my livelihood. So I thought it would be a great idea to respond to their comments. Let's start with Dylan.
But why would you do that? Sorry, I'm eating here. Because it's just going to be 10 minutes of you going, you're a schmuck, you're a schmuck, you're a schmuck. And don't say schmuck, you're not from New York.
Now, I interviewed Dylan at the racist march.
Yeah, I'm against Islam as an ideology. I think. How can you do that?
And I don't think he was very happy at that noise I was making, as he's been harassing me non-stop ever since. And I don't think he was very happy at that noise I was making, as he's been harassing.
Now, I would like proof that this man is Dylan. But before I continue, I'm going to finish this packet of crisps because while I'm sharing, I can't hear anything that Niko was saying. Okay. I hear some little rat doesn't like the truth. Watch your back. So, as for watch your back, that does sound kind of ominous, kind of threatening. I'll give you that. There's probably going to be too many for me to keep track of, but there's so much I can keep track of. Neutrals, positives, and negatives. So we'll give this a negative. This is him actually being kind of threatening. But as for him calling you a rat, it's an insult. You've been calling everyone a schmuck. So you can't just say that. You can't get offended that he's calling you a rat because you've been calling everyone a schmuck. Possibly including Dylan, I don't remember. And as for the fact that you know the truth, that's facts. That's a positive. So, from this top comment, 1 positive, 1 neutral, 1 negative. That is a balance. I'm not trying to justify his threats or anything, but I'll give it to you if the negativity outweighs the positivity and neutral. Anyway, pussy boy can't take the heat, so runs away from it. Haha. Face up to you. We will be giving you a call and exposing you live on cam. As for him calling you pussy boy, you cannot take offense to that. You can take offense to it, but you cannot try and use it against him because you can call everyone a schmuck, as I said. You were you running away? Nah. They're 2 neutrals. So 3 neutrals, 1 positive, 1 negative so far. Face up to it. Yes. Don't run away like a pussy. If you're trying to for a video like this, do not be a pussy because it just defeats the purpose of the video. So yes, face the fire, pussy boy. We will give him a call and expose him live on cam. I'll get that. Okay, yeah, that is a negative. So that's what 1 positive, 1 positive, 3 neutrals, 2 negatives. So, not looking good for Dylan. But exposing your live on cam, Dylan, you don't need to do that. He did it himself. I have just had a message from a friend who Nico has just blocked. Seems he doesn't like the truth. I don't know the context of Nico blocking this person. Nico might have been blocking this person because this person was spamming Nico. So that's a neutral. Doesn't like the truth. You need to stop repeating yourself, Dylan, but that is true. Doesn't want people to know he will be exposed for the scum he is. Well, you are scum. And his career over before it even starts. That is a negative, so that's 3 negatives now. But I mean, yous are the wankers that support like cancel culture and all. So anyway, the last one. Nobody was one bit racist to you at that protest. That's true. You wouldn't have got near it if they was racist, you clown. Once again, insults are neutral. And man is speaking facts. If you were genuinely afraid of the racists, if you genuinely believed that they were racist, you wouldn't have gone anywhere near that protest. You would have stayed at your house, just making a video saying, hey guys, I've just heard about this group called the English Defence League, also known as the EDL, and they're racist because ITV said so. So guys, can we please, destroy them? Anyway. You are an attention seeker who has gotten himself into a lot of trouble. You did get into a bit of trouble with the police there. You are attention seeking, but once again, that bit about getting yourself into a lot of trouble does seem threatening. So that's 4 negatives, 3 neutrals, and there is more than one positive. I just stopped. I forgot what constituted a positive. So overall, the positivity does outweigh the negativity.
Non-stop ever since. He DM'd me this massive paragraph, pretty much just... And I don't think he was very happy at that noise I was making, as he's been harassing me non-stop ever since.
I'm one of those people you interviewed in Telford and pretend that you had a disability. Yeah, that's ableist as well. So you are racist, transphobic, and ableist. And was an amateur reporter. They interviewed people. You even made fun of a rape victim. You disgust me. I mean, I'm not going to say I would like to see proof that this woman was raped. The one that he was making fun of her teeth. Because the only evidence would be to witness it. And that would be horrible, so... But... unless there is reasonable doubt that this woman was raped, it should remain neutral. And when it's neutral, you should not make fun of her. What I mean is, if there was reasonable doubt of her story of being raped, then yeah, make fun of her all you want. In fact, that would make her a horrible being because she is making up false rape allegations, and that is distracting the time away from the real rape victims. So I'm just going to leave that alone. I'm not going to call Niko a bad person for it. Disgust me, and your face has...
this massive paragraph, pretty much just...
gone far and wide. Real people think what you've done is disgusting, and rightly so. By the way, I'm far from a racist. I was stood next to you. Not one racist word was said to you all day. You useless waste of oxygen. Get a life.
Lying.
Oh god, what did he respond with? I'm just going to hear what he actually said.
And I don't think he was very happy at that noise I was making, as he's been harassing me non-stop ever since. He DM'd me this massive paragraph pretty much just lying, so I responded the only way I could think how. After that, though, I ended up blocking Dylan on Instagram, so that's the last we'll be hearing from him. He's a very angry man. But now you know the standard for these hate comments. This guy...
Wow, the standard is speaking facts with a little bit of insults and some hate. Welcome to the real world, you devious bastard.